I said statement one is true. What am I saying about statement number one? I could ask another question, or maybe it's the same question, put it a different way. What does it mean to say that one is true? And I think we're really answering the general question, what is truth? And that is those three sentences up there, those three questions, interrogatory sentences, may be used to ask the very same question. But all three may be taken to ask two different types of questions. One question, QM, that is, it's a question about metaphysics. We know something about the branches of philosophy. We know metaphysics is the study of the nature of reality. Okay, so I'm going to claim that when we're asking these kinds of questions, what is truth? What are we claiming when we say something is true? We could be asking a question about reality, about metaphysics, or it could be understood that we're asking a question about epistemology, about knowledge and reasonable belief. That is, what, if we're asking what is truth or what are we saying when we're claiming it's true, or we could be really asking a question about epistemology. What do we know the truth to be? Okay, so there are these two very different questions that can be answered, and I think they're going to reveal something interesting, or at least reveal something interesting for me about the nature of truth. Now, let's delve deeply, a little bit more deeply into the idea of this metaphysical question. That is, what is it doing? You're asking a question, the metaphysical question is truth. What is the nature of truth? When something is really true, what does it mean? So we were asking a question, what makes any given statement, take any given statement, it's true, what makes it true or what makes it false? That's a metaphysical question. That's a question about the nature of truth, not about the nature of what we have reason to believe. That is, we have a statement. When we say that that's true or we say that's false, what makes this statement? What about reality makes this statement true? That's why it's a metaphysical question. Now, the epistemological question is we can think of a little bit different. It's when, if we're asking what is truth, we might be asking, how can we can discover, know, or show that a given statement is true? Or how can we discover or know that a given statement is false, that is not true? Okay, and the interesting thing is, I think deep down inside, even when philosophers are disagreeing about it, sometimes they confuse these two questions. And especially when we start talking about ethical or other philosophical questions, people often start giving answers to one of these questions as if they're giving an answer to the other question. And I think this makes for quite a bit of confusion that I'm hoping to clear up a little bit and maybe clear up something about the nature of truth.